Atochin chitab kolenjin nedoab emet cheitun en ketesiet nebo Kass TV nesomanun kwane Shadrack Mutai ngetaunen county nebo Uasin Gishu konoto egembetab raini konyoiset noton nemakiliponi neisuldoen kibagengeit agenge noton nebo Live University kobun emetab Marekani en kibagenge ak sukulitab barak noton nebo Eldoret en county nebo Uasin Gishu koltatat kotestai noton en wikit komugul ako tatat korutechi komoswek terterchin cheboto county nebo Nandi Uasin Gishu ak noton nebo Elgeyo Marakwet miten en oret agenge Timothy Kiplimo akoibwech koindab logoichoton.
Kongoi missing Shadrack Mutai en ketesiet nebo Kass TV nemiten kanaset neo nebo Nairobi. En iman kou yegemwa ko en sukulitab barak nebo Eldoret ko tesetai tetutiet nebo kanyoiset nemakiboisie kerichek ne noto ko naat ko chiropractic anan tetutiet ne naat ko chiropractic ko nito ko wikit nebo chiropractic awareness weekend netetat ke kosuldae sukulit nebo Live University en kibagenge koboto sukulitab barak nebo Eldoret nemiten county nebo Uasin Gishu ko Shadrack Mutai ko yeimuch iker en batet ito ko alak en biik chekabwa asikonyor kanyoisonoto ibwat kole nito ko kanyoiset neitorchingei kebeberwek cheterter chebo borto ko tesetai nito en sukulitab barak nebo Eldoret ole ibwat kole tetat kotestai nito en tokwek cheterter tetat kotokchigei county nebo Nandi koboto county nebo Elgeyo Marakwet ko nito ko agenge en tetutik chebo kanyoiset che akot ngana tomo keityi kamanutiet nenyolu en kebeberwek chechang chebo emet ko alak en kanyoik kobun sukulitab barak nebo Live University nemiten emetab Amerika ko indochin tetutiet nito en sukulitab barak nebo Eldoret kobate Shadrack Mutai mamache keamche mutungen komi chengatiben olen inguni amache kenyoru ngalalet nebo agenge koboto dean netonondochin sukulit nebo Health Sciences en sukulitab barak nebo Eldoret noto ko Professor Evelyn Rotich asikonaisewech kityo kotinygei ako tetutiet ni kotugul tos ne nito ako tos katorchin nenyi neo kone ako tetat kotorchingei kebeberwek ancho Professor kimiten live en Kass TV inaisewech kityo kotinygei ako tos ne netesetai en yu ako kamanutienyi kone.
Kongoi missing. Kekurenan Professor Evelyn Rotich ane ko dean en school nebo Health Sciences ak Wellness nemitei program nekekure chiropractic ako chiropractic ko branch nebo medicine nemaboisie kerichek anan ko engset boisie kityo eunek ak in x-ray keker kele une borto ako most of the time ko focus nenyi ko nervous system ak musculoskeletal system kere kele une alignment singomitei shida ko make sure kole kakiyai alignment en ele mi makosa en yotok ako ker kole mi kawaik komie ako kimitei yu raini kimi University of Eldoret raini mutai kemitei Chepteroi en Nandi ko somok kasi kemi Moiben ko angwan kasi kemi Kamosor ako kiyae kasini boisioni ko yae University of Eldoret ak experts chiropractors chebunu Life University kimitei yu ak Professor Scott nenyone sikomwa ngalek alak akobo chiropractic care lakini eng yu kiboisie eunek kityo ako yu kamwa atau ako reduceni chang benefits chechik inyoru ile improveni mobility chebo chito improveni posture reduceni pains eng kaitit eng metit so chang kabisa benefits ako makiboisie kerichek kiboisie kityo kikere kele une borto kepiman komie and then kenyain ako kimache ketau kanyaiseni ko mami Kenya ako mami Africa mafunzo chebo chuto so kimi process ko kechop curriculum akeyae accreditation siketau program nitok nebo chiropractic kikure Bachelor of Science Chiropractic ako 5-year program 5-year training ako intense training nebo biik chekasir chekimache minimum of B+ of B sikotestai koyai in mafunzo inito so kimache nguni kiyae awareness akeyai sensitization akemache keborchi biik kele chiropractic care ko kararan ako mite konyone Kenya. kongoi kimite yu ak Professor Scott.
Kongoi missing Professor kora Shadrack Mutai kamache kenyoru ngalalet koboto Professor Scott kobun Life University nemiten emetab America. Professor, we are live at Kass TV, and maybe you can tell our viewers maybe what does this chiropractic practice entails.
Well, thanks. It's a great opportunity to be back at the University of Eldred in our Life University's third trip now on a chiropractic awareness, bringing chiropractic students and chiropractic care to the local communities in Kenya. It's important for us to be able to allow people in your communities to have access to affordable natural health care. So the opportunity for our students to come from the U.S. and to work with the University of Eldred in the development of their chiropractic program that they'll be starting here at the university to train locals in chiropractic is a really wonderful opportunity to be able to assist in the development of the program so that the locals can experience the benefit of chiropractic.
For the time you have been here, maybe how is the reaction from the locals? How do they take this, and maybe what are some of the challenges that you have encountered from some people who are coming for this chiropractic?
Well, the reception has been amazing for us. Of course, our goal is to bring care and give experiences to our students and care to the communities. And we've been overwhelmed with how well it's been received in every county that we've been to over the last 3 visits that we've been here. We've literally probably seen a couple thousand people within our communities over the last 3 visits, and they've experienced benefit from a wide range of physical conditions, from small children with cognitive neurodevelopment issues, physical issues, to athletes, to the elderly who have the usual, sprains and strains and arthritic conditions that go with aging, and they've all had the opportunity to see what chiropractic can do through a fairly basic chiropractic experience that we're able to provide in this type of environment. So it's been wonderfully well received, and it's also why it's important that chiropractic is established through a legitimate program at the University of Eldred, so that the communities can experience ongoing chiropractic care and not just an opportunity for us to come in a couple times a year to provide one-time care.
Maybe chiropractic is one of the practices that hasn't been embraced. Right. It's new in Kenya,
yes.
And maybe University of Eldoret will be the first institution in the country to have such a course. Do you believe that it's time the African countries embrace this chiropractic practice?
Yeah, I do, and I also think they're very receptive to it, because so many people are exposed to a very traditional, conventional healthcare approach, and often it resorts to just the prescription of pharmaceuticals for pain relief or whatever condition they may have. What we do is we can kind of supplement that approach to care by more of a natural inborn healing ability. So what chiropractic approach to care is that we look at people's function, we assess function by really analyzing the communication of the nerve system between the brain and the body and the body and the brain, because that's where it all comes from. So we look at the spine, we look at the nerve system, we address that specifically through physical examination, chiropractic, orthopedic, neurological examinations, and then we can improve the communication between the brain, the body, and the body and the brain. And the ailments that people have can be resolved through the body's natural ability to organize, maintain, and heal itself. So it's not the practice of medicine, it's a very different approach to healing that chiropractic brings. And when people understand that and experience that, I think they really go, oh, that's good, that's for me, and I can do that in alignment with my traditional medical care that we receive in hospitals and clinics.
Thank you so much, Professor.
Appreciate it. Thanks for being here.
Thank you. Kongoi missing Shadrack Mutai na toko Professor Scott kobun Life University ole enenguni kora amache kenyoru ngalalet kityo asigetere awekun soet konyong kanaset neo nebo Nairobi. Kimite live en Kass TV. Inaisewech kityo kakekas kele en betu kibendi chepterweng Nandi, Moiben koboto county nebo Elgeyo Marakwet. Mole kasen dimwochi ne biik chebo bororietab Kalenjin chekasen en nguni mising ko kotinygei ak kanyoiset ne tomo konaak mising en chongindab biik en bororiet.
Okay, kongoi mising. Ane kekureno Dr. Kandie ako somanji ngalekab chiropractic in 1996 in United States in University nebo Live University ulugagubunu. So nguni wagabkag student doctors chemi yu 14 of them ko ke introduce ngalekab chiropractic in Kenya. This is a new field nebo chiropractic in Africa. Amu tuguk chekikeboishe mising go ngalekab medicine. So but ngalekab chiropractic ko tuguk che natural go melengele replace medicine but complementary go stand alone. So biga che umian so nguni ngalekab maumivu cheu chebo patet anan go shoulders anan go katit anan go ana conditions alak chemuch keassesen ak ketoret ko noton ne ke-encourage nguni biikab Kalenjin tugul eng Eldoret ni konyo koker ole kiyoitoi ak konai kole mito a solution eng shidaishek chemuch kotinye mara kolen chito much kityo kwam kerichek ako ma lazima kou noto saa zingine komi tuguk chemuch keyai ku chekiyoe nguni ngalekab chiropractic. So moiwei tuguk chu the new generation nguni ko kakonai kole ne na kamuch keyai ne toretech ako makonech side effects amu ngap kerichek ko much iam iman ako baadaye iumiani ngalekab side effects chenyoru. So ki-encourage na opka otryan au siogerchige akekwek kokepka nguni mara sabarishek somok chekikepka ako choto kikepka tugul ko kiboiboitu daktarinik chekikapka ak keboiboien akichek. So toreti ngalekab athletes amu eng emoni nyo eng Eldoret ni ko athletes chechang konyoru injuries ako mami ole bendi ko much kotepta those injuries for so long ko mesanen career nengwai. So nguni ketoreti those athletes ko recover properly ako wektagei kwai mazoezi ako winen their races chebendi ko the community tugul kora ko ketoreti. So noto kityo nekameche amwawa.
Kongoi mising Daktari Shadrack Mutai ko yekaikas kobun Professor netonondochin sukulit nebo Health Sciences and Wellness eng sukulitab barak nebo Eldoret noto ko Professor Evelyn Rotich ko kakonaisewech kotinygei ak kanyoiset nemakiboisie kerichek kobate kityo kenam ak ketitir kebeberwek cheterter chebo borto asikobit chametabgei ak ikas komie kokeny bortong'ung. Ko Shadrack Mutai nito ko kit netesetai eng sukulitab barak nebo Eldoret. Ibwat kole kamwa kole tetat kotorchigei kebeberta nebo Terwai nemiten county nebo Nandi, kebeberta nebo Moiben nemiten county nebo Uasin Gishu, koboto Kamosor nemiten county nebo Elgeyo Marakwet. Ko kakesunet nebo anan kotestai ko suldae tetutiet anan wikit nenaat ko chiropractic awareness week. Ko Shadrack Mutai asitestai ak logoiwekab emet ko nekete nyoru ngotinyoru en oret nekararan kot mising amache awekun soet konyo kanaset neo nebo Nairobi asitestai ak logoiwekab emet. Shadrack Mutai nengung soet en nguni.
Kongot mising Timothy Kiplemo en koindab logoichoton kemuchi ibwech en oret noton agenge kong'etege county nebo Uasin Gishu. Kiweksi en nguni chitab Kalenjin akoi Nairobi asikebe county noton nebo Kirinyaga ndochin President William Ruto tetutiet noton nekanapta kolset noton nebo kawek. Amu kole wendi ketese chepkondok chebo kabatikab kawek en kenyini en betut nemuch konde siyet en betutab mutai finance bill 2026 nebo kosirto bunge mwaet kole noton wendi kotoreti kabatik konyor keljin kabatisiet nebo kawek
bora zaidi duniani kwa zaidi ya miaka 100. Wakati umewadia wa kuipa chapa ama branding, kuimiliki na kupata faida kamili kutokana na kilimo yetu ya kahawa. Jina kubwa lijalo katika kahawa ya dunia litakuwa jina la Kenya. We are saying the next big thing in the coffee sector is going to be the Kenyan brand of coffee anywhere in the world. Tumekubaliana ndugu zangu watu wa Kirinyaga na wakulima wenzetu. Mnasema tuendelee na maneno hiyo? Ama mnataka tufanye namna gani? Tuendelee ama tuendelee? Si mimi Waswahili wanasema si kila mtu analipwa na ile kazi amefanya. Si mimi nilisema nitabadilisha kilimo. Kilimo imebadilika ama haijabadilika bwana? Si kahawa ilikuwa bei chini, si kahawa leo ni bei sawa sawa. Na nimewahakikishia tukienda hapa mbele, unajua wakati niliambia watu wengine kahawa tutauza shilingi 120, 150, walisema ni uongo. Leo kahawa inauzwa 120, 150 ama haiuzwi? Si ndio? Na mimi nataka niwaeleze, wakati niliwaambia ya kwamba nitapunguza gharama ya mbolea kutoka hiyo 6,000, 7,000 mpaka 2,500, wakasema ni uongo. Bei ya mbolea leo ni 2,500 ama si 2,500. Niliwaambia nitafukuza wakora hawa wote ambao wametusumbua kwa sekta ya kahawa. Wamehama hawajahama? Wakulima hapa, kuna wakulima wa Western. Nilienda huko Western nikawaambia pia wakulima wa kilimo ya sukari ama miwa. Niliwaambia nitafukuza wale matapeli na wakora ambao walikuwa wameteka nyara mambo ya kilimo ya miwa. Wale wote niliwafukuza. Leo wakulima wa miwa ambao walikuwa wanangojea miezi 6, mwaka mmoja walipwe, leo wanalipwa every 7 days kwa sababu tumeweka msimamizi ya sawa sawa. And we are going to make sure that farming ama kilimo inaweka pesa kwa mfuko ya mkulima. Na hivyo ndivyo tutasukuma mambo haya kwa pamoja. Mwisho, mimi nataka niwashukuru watu wa Kirinyaga kwa kutupokea hapa Kirinyaga siku ya leo. Asanteni sana kwa ushirika wenu. Nyinyi wafanyi biashara, mimi nitashughulika na nyinyi kwa sababu nyinyi tumewapatia mafunzo. Sasa ile imebaki ni nyinyi kutusaidia kuwa mabalozi, ambassadors of coffee in Kenya. We want every market to sell coffee, every restaurant to sell coffee, every cafe to sell coffee, every place that we have coffee. That is how we are going to lift our coffee consumption, our coffee branding from 2% today to 20%, and that is how we are going to create a bigger brand for Kenyan coffee going into the market. You will be our champions. You will be our ambassadors. Sijui kama mko tayari ama mko tayari? Mko tayari ama mko tayari? Nimesema nitaambia shirika la Kenya Industrial Estates kuwapatia pesa ambayo itasaidia nyinyi kuwa champions wa kutusaidia katika kuuza kahawa katika taifa letu la Kenya. Prepare yourselves, and I know this team, we are going to train more, we are going to fund more, we are going to make sure that we create the capacity for you to be able to market our coffee so that we can consume what we are producing. And then we can move it up the value chain to make sure that we add value. We do not sell raw coffee. We make sure that coffee is not sold in the raw form. We add value so that we can create more money and create more earnings for our farmers. Ndugu watu wa Kirinyaga, mimi nitakuja hapa shughuli zingine zote. Mimi si mgeni hapa. Mumesikia kutoka minji, mumesikia kutoka mbunge wenu, mumesikia kutoka mama Mainge kutoka hapa Mwea, mumesikia kutoka mbunge wetu wa Kirinyaga Central ambaye mimi naona kuna maneno anapanga hapo. Huyu Gitari mko na mpango na yeye? Ala. Mnataka kumchagua awe chairman ya kahawa? Mumempangia aje? Ati? Awe gavana? Baada ya Waiguru? Mko na mutaratara. Mimi naona mko na mutaratara. Sikizeni ndugu zangu watu wa Kirinyaga. Sawa sawa? Wacha niseme mambo mawili matatu ya Kirinyaga. Hapa Kirinyaga tulikuwa na barabara nyingi zilikuwa zimekwama. Mimi nataka niseme ya kwamba hapa Kirinyaga barabara zote zilikuwa zimekwama, tumeanzisha.
Noton ko President Dr. William Samoei Ruto miten komosta nebo Kirinyaga en tetutiet noton nekanabta kabatisiet noton nebo kawek kikistoenge noton kebendi akoi county nebo Narok ole koikoita kurset en meng'ik chebo county nebo Narok kanabta kalyet. Kamwa kandoik kondochin gavana nebo county noton kole en kasarta nekipchingei alage en biik kobun komosaton kosuldaen kambaget en tarikit 25 komonyolu kisuldaen noton en oret nebo kalyet. Kamwa kole much komiten alage en kandoik chemoche komut biik kobun tang nebo county noton asikosuldaen kambaget netokyingei kobit ng'emetab malik ak wechet noton nebo kalyet.
nataka niseme pole kwa wale ambao walipoteza maisha wakati huu. Lakini mimi nataka kuuliza, tukiwa na tena anniversary ya kukumbuka mtu ambaye ameaga dunia, ili tuje tena tumwage damu, hiyo ni kweli? Mimi nataka niombe, kwa sababu nimeambiwa ya kwamba kuna watu watasafirishwa kutoka kaunti jirani waje waandamane pale kwa town ya Narok. Sisi tuko na shida zetu na hatutaki mtu mwingine atuletee mambo yao. Wacha sisi tupambane na mambo yetu na watoto wetu na unemployment na hiyo mambo mengine yote. Lakini mambo ya maandamano, nataka kutoa onyo na niwaombe watoto wetu. Siku ya tarehe 25 kwa kaunti ya Narok hakuna maandamano. Hakuna. Mimi najua Kilgoris hapa mkuange na maandamano, lakini tumepata tabia nyingine. Watu wanatoka kwa hizi kaunti jirani wanaletwa pale waandamane Narok. Hiyo siku usijaribu. Kwa sababu siku ile walikuja maandamano, walikuja wakasimamisha wazungu ambao wanaenda Mara na wanakuja kutupatupa mawe, wanaenda kuiba vitu kwa maduka. Mimi nataka niwatangazie hapa, mwende mfanya maandamano pali pengine, lakini Narok County town ya Narok itachungwa na askari, kwa sababu hatutaki vita yoyote hapa. Mimi kama gavana wa Narok niko na jamii ya Kenya mzima, na mkilete hiyo nyoko ya kukuja kusumbua watu, kutakuwa na tribal clashes hapa, na mimi sitaki kama gavana wenyu. So hiyo nyoko yenyu na tabia yenyu mbaya mchukue pali pengine.
Nathan go gavana nebo county nebo Narok. Higistenge Nathan gebendi county nebo Uasin Gishu loy gaita kurset koityi kandoik chebo county Nathan koboisien kibagenge awanamge eun asikomobit bandab tai en county Nathan.
Kongololi en ikortab sautik nekakiyai en kanisetab AIC Kapsang nemiten sub-county nebo Soi en county nebo Uasin Gishu, komwa kandoichoto boto governor nebo Nandi Stephen Sang, MP nebo Baringo North Joseph Makilap ak governor nebo Elgeyo Marakwet Wesley Rotich kole mamie ngusetabgei neketesetai kebaorionjin en kwenutab MP nebo Soi David Lagat, Governor Jonathan B. Chelelem ak Senator Jackson Mandago.
Hii vita hii tunapigana hii tu, it is not going to benefit anybody. So I want to ask my brothers, my friend the MP for area the Bwana DK, ndugu yangu Kotimaja, ndugu yangu our elder brother Mandago, let us pull together in the same direction and serve these great people. All of you have an opportunity.
Hii mrengo hii iko na Mandago na DK, na hii ingine iko na Sudi na wengine na governor.
You are giving us, your neighbors and your friends, a very difficult time to come to Uasin Gishu. Nikiitwa na DK nashtuka governor atasema nini? Na ni rafiki yangu. Nikiitwa na Mandago nasema sasa DK atasema nini?
Pendaneni bila Mungu aliyopatia nafasi. Katika siasa hii kuna kuminyana na kukulana, lakini mukiminyana kwa hii siasa musimalizane.
Kamwa kandoichoto kole terchinosiekchoto kibaorionjin kotogu kobunu alak en kasubikab kandoichoto chemotinye maket nemie en county nebo Uasin Gishu.
Na nimekuja kuchunguza mpaka nimeuliza wote, na hii shida yenye inatokea hapa inatokeanga wapi? Kumbe ni supporters tu. Supporters wachache wanaambia DK ni mbaya sana, tunyoroshe. Supporters wa Mandago wanaambia ule mwingine ni mbaya. Supporters wa huyu mwingine ni mbaya. Eventually it becomes difficult for leaders to work together.
Mandago umepata 2 terms yako kama governor. You are now running into the second term as a senator. Wewe tunakuombea wewe upate yako second term, hata huyu Mungwana hakuna makosa amefanya. Kaza yeye tu ile normal oversight. Kaza yeye tu ile normal oversight ya kila mtu. Lakini yeye apate nafasi na yeye. Na pia unapokaza yeye kidogo ujue pia some of the challenges and affairs ni ile wewe pia ulikuwa unakalia. Some of these challenges started with I inherited, every government inherits liabilities and challenges from the previous administration. So huyu sio ati ni mtu amefanya makosa kubwa ambayo haiwezi nyoroshwa.
Akot ngandan mangalale seneta nebo Uasin Gishu Jackson Mandago ak MP nebo Soi kotinygei ak terchinosiek choto, kokamwa Gavana Jonathan B Chelilim kole chobot kobois ak kandoik tugul en kaunti nitok.
Ya kushindana ni nyinyi ndio mnaleta, sisi wenyewe hatuna hiyo maneno, so hatutaki maneno ya nyinyi kutuweka changamoto mingi mpaka tukosane kusalamiana mbunge yangu ama seneta yangu ama women rep yangu. Hiyo tumekataa. Kwa hivyo DK, wewe kama unafikiri kumekuwa na shida mingi, tusameane na kusamea alafu tuende mbele. Unajua hata mimi ni mkubwa kwa umri. Hao watu yote hata Mandago ni mdogo kwangu. Kwa hivyo lazima nikae nikuwe baba, alafu tufanye kazi pamoja. Na ukitaka tuweze hayo maneno yote, kuja kwangu ama nikuja kwangu tukunywe chai saa ile wa jamaa yako wenye wanapiga nini hapa wanaona. Ndio wajue kumbe kweli hao watu ni mmoja. Sisi we are brothers, we are sisters, tuko kwa kaunti yetu ya Uasin Gishu.
Wananchi wale wanapeana hiyo fitina tukome kweli, kwa sababu hapa ni district 1 ya President William Samoei Ruto. When we succeed in Uasin Gishu, the entire region of Rift Valley succeeds. When we fail in Uasin Gishu, we fail in the entire region.
Kong'eten kanaset nebo Eldoret en county nebo Uasin Gishu, logoiwekab emet chebo Kass TV, kanenyu ko Timothy Kiplimo.
Tumesema hiyo ng'ombe amebarikiwa, furaha rafiki.
Chitab Kalenjin nyekistegei yoton kebendi anan kekusini kong akobo ng'alekab kasuldaetab mung'aret ndo kanyor toretet chemung'arainik chebo ang'wan kobun kampunit noton nebo Coca-Cola asikomuch kotoret en kasuldaetab mung'aret.
The rewards program means improving resilience for women with a disability in the micro-retail sector. Why micro-retail sector? Micro-retail sector is a very accommodating sector even for persons with disability. They can start small businesses in the retail sector, whether selling fast-moving consumer goods or selling vegetables or even selling. It's more of a trade business, and we find that most persons with a disability are in that sector. So how do we really help them grow and move the needle and improve their incomes to the next level? So that is the base of the rewards program, empowering women with disability and helping them to generate income in a decent way, running businesses that are truly transformative to themselves first, and also then to the communities that they serve. Bringing on board private sector companies and corporates like Coca-Cola has been very incredible for this program. Number one is that Coca-Cola first believe that these women can actually make a difference in their own lives, and they are willing to make an investment in these women. And the initial investment is products, being given product on a box, product on a bag, ready to sell, products that are well marketed, and these women with disability don't have to struggle telling people about this about these products. So Coca-Cola believing in these women with disability that by selling their products, they can generate revenue, they can generate income that would truly support their businesses, grow their businesses to the next level, and also be able to generate income that helps them as women with disability, help their families, and help their community. And we have seen transformative change when their shops are well branded, even with the Coca-Cola products. That speaks volume that big corporate companies truly care for disability.
Together with TechnoServe, we have an economic inclusion program which benefits 400 people with disabilities, especially women who have disabilities. And this program is part of our general economic inclusion pillar, which focuses on supporting the youth, women, and people who are differently abled. What we appreciate from our partnership with TechnoServe is the fact that they have been in the country for a period of over 50 years. They have touched the hearts and lives of so many other people, and they have been able to implement very successful programs. Opportunity to be able to impact the beneficiaries, opportunity to see them grow, opportunity to change their mindset, and it's more important is that they're able to get some economic livelihoods as a result of the partnership.
Kabla ni join training, sikujua kama kuna kwanga kuweka recordings. Nilikuwa nauza tu, siandiki. So nilipo join training nikajua kumbe mtu anaweza uza akiandika, anakuwa na records venye ametumia pesa. Aya, nilikuwa nauza nimalize kila kitu ndio niende kununua. So kwa hiyo training nikajua kumbe sifai kuuza ifike 0 ndio niende niongeze stock. Hiyo program imenisaidia juu sikuwa najua kuongelesha customer vizuri. Tulifundishwa vile unaongelesha customer. Kupitia hiyo kumwongelesha vizuri, anarudi anasema venye uliniongelesha tu ndio imefanya nirudi na nimerudi na mwingine. Hiyo training imenisaidia kupata mapato juu nilikuwa na stock kidogo, nimeongeza stock, so at least niko na mingi. Mwaka ujao naona biashara yangu itakuwa imepiga hatua kupitia hiyo booster nilipewa. Mwaka ujao nitakuwa nimeongeza customers, juu hata stock nitakuwa na mingi, kumaanisha mapato pia itakuwa imeongezeka.
Kwa vile nimesoma, nimerepuka kudeal na customer. Juu kuna wakati angekuja nione kama hatuelewani vizuri, na kuna vile nitamjibu nione at least hata nimemkosea. Lakini nimefunzwa kudeal na customer na kuongea.
Ngekusikong kiwanjosiek chitab college tetat kotoige kabelisiet noton nebo SportPesa 7 National Circuit en arawet nenyone en taonit nebo Nakuru. Leg netai nebo kabelisionoton kotete kibagengeitab Kenya Rugby Union ako tauge en Prince Solo 7.
So SportPesa joining us for the 4th straight year as a title partner. That's no mean feat, and it just shows the confidence they've got in the National 7 circuit. As the main sponsors for Shuja, which is directly linked to the National 7 circuit, there's definitely very good value, because the National 7 circuit it provides a pathway for seeing, identifying, and also just making our final selection for the national team.
As SportPesa, we have been part of the rugby journey this year, and it's been really, really amazing. And we are still here. We are not done yet. That's why we are here today. Another story, yeah? So basically, the point is, as SportPesa, we are part of rugby, and we'd like to assure KRU that we're going to go this journey with you.
I'll just reconfirm the dates for this year's competitions. We start off in Nakuru, Prince Louis Sevens on the 25th and 26th of July. And then after that, we head down to Kisumu for Dallas Sevens. That's on the 1st and 2nd of August. We take a short break and come back to Nakuru for Kabeberi Sevens. On the 15th, we come back to Nairobi. On the 15th and 16th of August, then we head down to Mombasa for Driftwood Sevens.
Upwards of 38 million. So we'll have 38.44 million directly dedicated into the SportPesa National 7 circuit. And I know the big question would be, what is the breakdown of this? So number one, we have 6 host tournament clubs, as has been highlighted, and the calendar is out. So each of them will receive support direct in cash of up to 1 million. That will be 6 million to all of them.
25th edition of the National 7 Circuit, and it's going to be the 4th year that SportPesa work with Kenya Rugby Union. It just goes to show the confidence and how intentional you are in growing the sport. And like Willis likes saying, we are not, you don't come in as sponsors, but as partners. We know you work with Shuja, and a lot of the Shuja players were identified through the National 7 Circuit. So that's really commendable. We know we are talking to you about much more, and this is just the beginning. So it's to just appreciate you for walking the journey with us.
Chitab Kalenjin ko choton ko logoiwekab emet koboto chebo ureriosiek chekaitun eng ketesiet nebo Kass TV nekasomanun kwane Shadrack Mutai. Testai ker Kass TV amun kimnatet naet.